Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel again. And if you're new, welcome. So we're going to go ahead and get into our monthly readings. First sign is going to be Libra. You guys did pretty well last month for views, so that's kind of how I based who goes next. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get into our monthly readings. This is for the month of March 2019. And this is going to be for Libras. These cards here. Automatically, I'm sensing that you guys may be using the reverse psychology method with someone. Maybe you're feeling like this person has took advantage of you or been lying to you for quite some time. You may feel like this person has been using the love that you have for them against you, or maybe taking it as a weakness, or maybe taking your kindness as a weakness. Some of you all may just approach the situation with using reverse psychology to get the type of answers, and more so, I feel like commitment. Some of you guys are using it for commitment. Some of you guys may be using it to get answers as to why this person is sticking around. So you're using reverse psychology, just mainly trying to see how it affects them, or maybe just trying to get them to see how their actions affected you. So you're kind of using their game for it to you. You're using their game as your advantage in the situation. Not saying that it's necessarily fair, but sometimes you have to take those type of measures for people. Again, maybe using this for your advantage, not necessarily to get ahead, but to kind of weed out these negative people that may be in your life or making you feel less than. Let's see what else we get. A lot of you may be feeling like it's not even worth it. Let's just abort mission before, you invest another decade or so into this person, or whatever the case may be. Some of you may be switching directions as far as where you're headed or where you were headed, because you just kind of feel like it will be too much effort to put in to get exactly where you need to be. Some of you may be dating outside of your race as well. And you said, you know what, the hell with it. I'm going to kind of take a leap into faith and see how this goes. Some of you may have a strict cultural background where you know that your family may not accept it, but this is what you want, this is who you like, this is what you find interest in, and you're just willing to just take a step forward. However, I do see that you will be going through a bit of a struggle, maybe in the first half of this relationship, but towards the mid section of your relationship, you'll start to see that people will see that you're happy and that's what you want, and they don't want to see nothing less than you being happy, so they're able to accept your choices. Some of you may be going into a point in your life where you're just feeling like it's time for me to start grounding, centering yourself. Maybe a lot of you are traveling, trying to get to a beach, somewhere where you can put your feet in the sand or the dirt, just reconnect with Mother Earth. A lot of your spirit guides have been telling you and pushing you towards that point. So a lot of you may be relocating very, very, very soon. Some of you may have recently faced death in the family, someone passing away, maybe someone passing away at a very young age, and you're still trying to find closure as to why this happened, how could this happen, and why you. And it's not a direct attack, and it isn't anything that you or your family had did. And no, there isn't a curse. Sometimes, not sometimes, but all the time, there's a time stamp on our life. We have a birthday and a death date, and that person has apparently reached their death date, Even though that person was very young upon passing, that's what that person asked to come for. There was something in their life that they wanted to accomplish, and they have done that. Even though they were young, it was something that they came back to do. They conquered it, and it was time for them to go. And they don't feel regretful, and they don't want you guys to feel regretful or ask why, because it was destined. Some of you may just be calling an end to a cycle or coming towards the end of a certain cycle that no longer serves you, and you're walking away. Oh, let's get one more card. There's definitely a death to a situation. You guys no longer feel the need to sit in this cycle anymore because it no longer serves you. Not only that, but you guys also are coming into a fortunate period in life. Some type of investment pays out, or taxes. Some of you may be getting your taxes pretty soon. Just a whole bunch of abundance in the month of March. And a lot of you may have went into a period, probably a period of 2 to 3 weeks in February, where you guys probably struggled a little bit, which caused you guys to go into a hole financially. And that's to be expected. You know, we all just came out of a partial shutdown. So I am pretty sure that's where you guys were being affected, and that's where these cards are coming from. But towards the beginning of March, middle March, you guys are getting back up. You're slowly getting back up and getting to where you were. And not only that, you'll be standing firm and securing your position in March. What I mean by that is just everything that you needed or planned out, even though some unfortunate circumstances have came about. Even after that, after the storm, you guys are okay, basically. Financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, you guys are okay. You're pretty much secure in your position. Nothing to worry about, because it seems like you guys probably worried a lot in February about how am I going to make it? How am I going to survive? How am I going to be the backbone for the family? Because a lot of you were being looked upon for your family, by your family or friends, to keep the family afloat. And you guys kind of felt like you wouldn't be able to deliver that, but you did, and you came out stronger than ever. And those are the cards that I pulled here. We have the Queen of Swords, the King of Coins, the Ten of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Coins, and Seven of Swords, and Three of Swords. So that's your spread. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers or confirmation cards for you guys. All right, let's see. Material harvest, balance, financial and material changes, and destiny. So this pretty much wraps up the entire reading here. You guys got the material harvest, which is the Wheel of Fortune card. Everything is just playing out. Of course, as I said, you guys may be getting your tax returns in March. Some of you may, investments may have paid out or doubled or tripled or whatever the case may be. Financial and material changes, which we already know. That kind of goes with the material harvest in the Wheel of Fortune card. And then destiny, as I was stating, there was maybe a young person, a young child, or someone in your family that kind of, I don't want to say child, but some of it may have been, but I know that they passed away at a very, very, very young age, and you guys have asked why, but it was just destiny. It was supposed to happen. Like I said, the person came back, asked to come back, and asked to accomplish one certain thing, and once they accomplished that, they felt there was no need to live out this life again because they did already. And then there's balance. There's going to be a lot of balance in the month of March. As I stated, everything is starting to come back together. Everything is starting to fit how it's supposed to fit. Even though you guys kind of went through the struggle in February, or will go through the struggle in February, you guys kind of found balance, and that's the most important whenever you go through trials and tribulations. As long as you're able to find the balance in the situation, then that's all really that counts, because balance is everything. Without it, you're kind of riding on a roller coaster. So that was it for you, Libra, for the month of March 2019. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.